It's Jessie Cat here from Jessie Cat's Medi-Spa. What is it that I do? Facial structure is made up of skin, muscle and fat. It's all about repairing and rebuilding the skin and working to lift, tone and sculpt the musculature beneath if needed. The skin depletes in size and strength, so it collapses, it thins as we mature. And as that occurs, fine lines, wrinkles, enlarged pores, pigmentation issues and sagging skin occur. The skin sits upon the muscle and muscles can deplete in size and strength as we mature. Injectable therapies absolutely have their place, but quick fix treatments like injectable therapies need to be considered carefully. There was quite a few years there where I used Botox predominantly to keep me looking fresh and youthful. And that worked for a time, and then because I started to get sagging around my mouth area because the face falls from top to bottom as we mature, I started to have to use fillers, and that's where the wheels came off. I loved fillers at first, but because so much filler had to be used to hide the problem of thinning skin and depleting muscle mass, I started to look strangely swollen. I started to lose the unique contours of my face that make me look like me. If you paralyze a muscle over and over again, it depletes in size and strength. So it may be that you end up with not only thinning skin, but you also, whilst you're trying to hide that problem by paralyzing the muscle so that the skin doesn't move over the top of it when you make an expression, you end up causing the muscles to atrophy, to shrink, to sag, and that will feed into the problem of fine lines, wrinkles and sagging skin. Filler injectable therapy that is used to make thin skin look thicker, look fuller, to create bulk on the facial features. Now, what happens when that gel wears off? Well, then you're left with the problems that you had the filler to hide, yeah? In fact, these problems, whilst you're working to paralyze the muscle and fill up the skin full of filler, your skin is continuing to thin. It's continuing to collapse due to the natural aging process. So hiding the problem may not be the best way to go, because that problem's still getting worse in the background, and then when your injectables wear out, you can end up with a big mess. So just like with eating your vegetables, exercising, and making sure you get the right amount of sleep, there's certain things that need to be done in life, which is the foundation for good health. The foundation for keeping your face looking naturally youthful as you mature is to keep thick, strong skin. And I found the best way to do that is by using medical grade radio frequency technology used within my 4-stage facelifting treatment to create the right amount of bulk within the skin. And I've just found there's nothing that quite creates the bulk that has been lost within maturing skin like medical grade radio frequency technology. So the 4-stage facelifting process creates thicker, stronger skin. The 5-stage facelifting process that I sometimes utilize, that takes care, or that works to repair and rebuild the skin. But we also use microcurrent muscle therapy at the end of that process to lift and tone the muscles of the face, that support structure that the skin sits upon. We also utilize technologies like Venus Viva therapy, which is an alternative to your strongest laser therapies. Our collagen induction fractional microneedling, because then we've got that double whammy of repairing and rebuilding, as well as a profound resurfacing effect. So it takes time for the skin to break down, to thin, to collapse. It takes time for muscles to atrophy, to shrink and to sag. It takes time to work to repair and rebuild. We also use plasma fibroblast therapy, and we use that on thick, strong skin. I had a client come to me who had some plasma fibroblast therapy, and she had amazing results that lasted for 4 months. We also work to set our clients up with at-home technologies that are going to get them far more result, and it's that combined effort over time that enables us to get the very best results possible for our clients. Contact me via email is best to book in for a consultation treatment where I offer you a $199 4-stage facelifting treatment. It takes about an hour and a half, maybe closer to 2 hours with paperwork. And that enables you to actually experience, because her skin simply could not hold the result because it wasn't thick and strong enough. Really repair and rebuild the dermis. The dermis is the 5th layer of the skin. It's responsible for sending that new collagen and elastin growth up into the epidermis. There's no getting around it. You want to repair and rebuild that sucker. And work to improve the skin cellular function, the way your skin performs on a day-to-day basis. We also a treatment process for yourself whilst being able to ask your questions and really learn about the technologies that I use. I'll be able to give you far more information than in this video, and I'll also be able to, whilst working with your skin, be able to assess its condition and be able to better advise you on what treatments will work best for your individual needs. Jessie Katz Medi-Spa.